So, going to Texas, Gabe.
Thank you, thank you.
What do you think of the place?
It's nice, it's good, yeah.
Yeah. Step on it. Welcome to the dojo. How do you like the spot?
Nice.
Yeah? Cool. Alright guys, this is day one of our 25-day challenge. This is my friend Gabriel Diaz. We used to train together in college. I invited him to come here to help me out with a marketing thing that we're starting up, and also to try to help him and give him some martial arts training as well. So he's essentially a clean slate. It's been what, 7-8 years or so since we were doing that karate stuff. So I just want to do like a day one first assessment, and then we'll kind of do a little montage or vlog about his journey, both mental and physical, over the next 25 days. So, Gabe, throw a punch. Any punch you want to do. I'm just gonna put this here. This is your day one. Perfect. Gabe, throw a kick. Any kick you want to do, you can orient me as however you want. So it can be roundhouse, front snap, knee. Nice. Beautiful. And Gabe, you're gonna try to take me down for like 20 seconds, alright? Yeah. Go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Cool. It's gonna be exciting. Yes. Thumb inside the grip. Gabe's first jiu-jitsu class completed. What do you think?
I got a long ways to go.
Anything else?
That's good.
Was it fun?
It was fun. It was fun.
Was it as scary as you thought it was gonna be?
It was not. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah.
The vibe was pretty chill, right? Everyone's real nice. And it's kind of it's as high impact as you want it to be, so you get to kind of control the pace there. But I would say pick it up a little more. But we'll work on that. That's the whole point. Cool. Any other thoughts?
It was cool seeing the dojo for the first time in person.
Any other thoughts?
That's it. That's good.
All right. Out. So we're here trying to get the neutral spine in your deadlift. Spread your feet apart a little bit more. Good. Actually, bring your heels in together and point your toes out. Yeah. It doesn't have to be that prominent. There you go. And let me see that neutral spine. Good. Everything's flexed. Shoulder back. Turn your elbows in so that you're actually go back. Here. Turn your elbows in like this and turn it so everything's tight. Shoulders back. Try to touch your shoulder blades behind you. That's a good thing. Deep breath and up and back down. Great. So you're gonna come up to the bar, get the heel of your palm underneath the bar here, curl around it. Good. Elbows forward, not flared out. Good. You're trying to raise your chest up towards the ceiling. You're trying to create that solid, stable upper torso before you push up. Elbows in a little more. Good. Now lift the bar. Great. Good. Now you feel that lat engagement here. That's tight. Very nice. Now keep your elbows pushed in as you push the bar over your head. Push, 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 push. Good. And back down. And you put it right onto the rack there. Nice. Time. Turn and face and get on top. Sounds good. Your head. Four, 5, 6. Hands up a little higher, Gabe. Yes. Bend your knees, push your hip back. Yes. Pull forward when you push your hip back. Head level, feet back, bend your knees. Now pull forward and push your hip back at the same time. Better. Yeah. Do it again. So now, go back to the beginning. Do not let the tension disappear from the elastic. So keep pulling the whole time, even as you turn. Go. Pull, 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 pull. See how you pull, 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 pull. Yeah. Gabe, it is Wednesday. We're essentially day 3. How do you feel?
Very sore.
Have you learned anything yet?
I've learned that soreness is painful.
We've been working on mechanics for your basic lifts. That way your alignment's correct when you do all that. And then I think today we're gonna work on your arm manipulations. That way you can understand like anatomy and how the body functions so that we can destroy it through karate. All right, it's Wednesday, officially day 3-ish, 4-ish, I guess day 3. So I wanted to kind of spring this on you since you don't know what I'm talking about just yet. So you know in Smash, right? We've been trying to make video games as analogies for martial arts. In Smash, when you're playing on the mat, you have it's a 2D plane, right? So you get to jump over platforms and go, and you're kind of, two people here can either go on top of each other or underneath or hit side to side, right?
Yes, yeah.
When we're sparring from a distance, there's no over and under, there's only side to side. So if your hands are up here, we're just doing this, right? And maybe we could switch positions, and we're here, we're on a 2D point. The fact that we switched positions made it 3D, but for now, just imagine we're just doing this, right? But when we when we close the distance, now it becomes like the map where you can jump over the guy or go underneath. So for example, let's say you're pushing into me here, and let's say you push my head down, and you're like that, right? You're try to put your chest on top of my shoulder, now you're over me, right? So that means you can launch a good attack from here, you can do whatever, but then if I don't allow that to happen and I scoop myself underneath you, then I'm kind of changing the dynamic of the fight. So let's say you were trying to get over on top of me to do an attack, and I disrupt that, and let's say I block that attack, and then I push you over, right? So if you can imagine like that, anytime we clinch up, there's an opportunity for not only forward and back, but also over, right, and underneath. So that's where the dynamic of the fight kind of changes. Does that make sense? So let's say, that's why in real life, it's optimal to be the guy that's over. Unless you go under so that you can take him down. But notice how, like, right here, if I'm the guy over, you have to work to do something, right?
Yeah.
Your posture's broken, everything like that. The only time it's advantageous for you here is if you dropped and grabbed my leg, and now you're picking that up, and now I'm off balance and stuff like that. You have your hand over my shoulder and you're trying to push me down here. You're trying to be the over guy, the guy jumping, right? If I get here and I'm able to underhook you and shuck you this way, right? I'm kind of redirecting that over energy. I'm actually turning it separately, right? So I'm trying my best to get underneath you in the sense that, so that I can kind of move you somewhere else. Now, if you get underneath me, like I just did to you, like there, try to push me this way, you're steering me because you're kind of lifting my center of gravity up. So that's why people like to wrap this arm and kind of change the battle where now I get to control you. Even though you're underneath me, I'm locking you in place. So that's called an underhook that you're doing on me. And then if I get an underhook on you, you have an overhook on me.
Oh, okay.
It's common sense, right? There's no cool names to all this stuff.
Okay.
So that's why if we're in the clinch like this, I'm always trying to get an underhook on you and drive you. And as your counter to that, you're overhooking me and driving me. You're steering me. That makes sense? So like even if you're like grabbing me behind my head, that's not underhook or overhook, and you're pulling me around, it might make sense for me to try to like regain the balance of the fight and get my underhook on you here. Or if you're grabbing my head and you're pulling me around, people like to swing here and get the overhook and start pulling me around too. That makes sense? And then just like the characters in Smash, since you are the taller guy, most likely you want to be the one that's pushing down, right? Smaller guys, that means they're going to be trying to go there and try to disrupt your center from the bottom up. So it's like you're the jumping character, and the smaller guy's the grounded character. Yeah. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Any questions? Any thoughts?
That makes sense.
Good. And that really only shows itself a lot in the clinch range, right? Right here, I can try like jumping kicks and stuff, but even then, we're still going like this. Even if I jump up, I'm still doing that. I'm not trying to jump up into that, right? Even if I do like a kick down there, it's still that.
You have me thinking, comparing Smash to karate, martial arts in general right now. Like just seeing all the connections, the movement on screen compared to the movements here. It's very similar. It's just making those connections and yeah.
So what was I saying about like jiu-jitsu being like another axis, another dimension?
Yeah. So how do I put this? Yeah, when you clinch up, but then you go on the ground, it's just everything, instead of being upright, it's being upright sideways.
Yeah,
So just looking
rotating.
at it, yeah, rotating that different axis. So thinking of it that way, you can just view it as laying down, playing Smash, looking at it sideways.
Right.
Drive the corners. Yes. In. More. In. Yes. Lock. Go. In. Lock. Go. Lock. Go. And look at it. Yes. Oh, he stopped you!
One. Two. Good form. 3. You push your head forward a little early on that one. Go. Yes. 4. 5. 8. 9. All right, day 6. We'll see if it's more or less. Step on the scale.